What is a 30 for hit placement? 30 is to the arm explosive. Where did that go? Injury. This is going to injure him horribly, partly because he's dead. Attack throws the limb backward, painfully jerking it away from the body, inflicting 1 level of fatigue. But because you shot a soda can of explosive at him, this guy
And
dies.
4.
This guy dies for your other shot, and the first guy was on the second. Second guy's arm hits this guy in the head. Yes, you killed 2, knocked the second guy's arm off and into the head of his buddy, and you definitely rung his bell. Yeah.
That's got to be one of my more effective bursts. Like, normally I just shoot and just spray everywhere and hit nothing, but the Emperor is with us this time.
I'm a very whiny dog. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's everything. I'm not jumping out or anything.
All right. That brings us to Mu Theta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, one thing though on my turn, I do order the Kriegsman drivers to hold position. Like we're just gonna sit here, just blow these orcs to pieces. We're not just gonna charge up into them.
All right.
Who's the biggest, baddest looking orc?
Biggest, baddest looking orc.
One of them's
say
got
this
3
one.
arms.
Ooh, good point. This one's the biggest, baddest looking orc.
All right. So, I'm going to use my full action to aim a single burst shot with my plasma gun. And then I'm going to use my MIU interface, which, if I recall, allows me to fire the gun as a reaction to
That
fire
it
the
does.
gun.
All right. Are you firing normal or supercharging?
Normal.
All right. Go ahead and roll that. Range is inside of 50 meters. Remember offhand what the plasma guns. I think it's 100, isn't it?
90. Range 90.
Ah. You are just outside of short range, unfortunately.
So I know that's a 20 from aiming like I did. Any other bonuses I should be aware of?
Plus 10 for value
You
inspiration.
If you're firing single shots, that is another plus 10. If you're firing burst, it's a plus 0.
Under, you said a plus 10 from you?
Yep.
All right. Anything else, Luke?
Nope.
I got a 55.
All right, 55 from 80 is 80. That is 2 hits.
Roll damage twice.
Yep.
Uh, 17 and 11. Pen 6.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That first shot melts a hole through that first guy, and your second shot kills the guy behind him.
First shot goes through, second shot fly through the hole.
Yeah, apparently the Omnisci was guiding those shots. All right.
Is the guy on the
that-
other side dead?
Yes, they're both very dead.
Excellent. That's all.
All right. DM1. No, DM2 is these guys. They are going to run. What did I make there? Run there. And these three in the back pull out grenades. And they don't have an action left to do anything, but they are getting ready to attack your Chimera. Or your Ogre in power armor. Crack grenades would be a reasonable response to both. That is them, Gut Gasha.
It's got gaseous towing.
Yes.
How many do I see?
Well, there's 6 that are a good stone's throw for a normal person from you. And then there's another group that has been lit up a lot, and the last 2 are behind some rock. Given that you have an autocannon meant to shoot through armor, you can probably hit them through the rock.
Okay. I start shooting.
Group of 6 of the 2.
Shoot the guy with the
Yes.
grenades.
Shoot the guys with the grenades. I was ordered.
All right. What's the range on your autocannon? 300?
Yeah, it's 300.
All right. So inside of 30 meters is point blank for a plus 30. Semi-auto doesn't give a bonus. Half action is a plus 10. I assume you're using your comrade's half action to volley fire, which will give you a plus 45 total.
Also 10 from me.
Ah, right. Plus 55 total. Go ahead and roll the 3 damage. Do you want to just really ruin one of these guys' day, or do you want to ruin all 3 of their days?
All 3 of them.
All right.
I forgot a plus 8 to the end of those. That's only one
Yep.
roll too, but it's got a
Yeah.
plus 8 on the end of it. So I roll 3 times though, right?
Yes. So 19 pen 6 kills that guy. $22 pen 6 kills that guy. 19 pen 6 kills that guy. All right.
I go boom.
All right. That is your actions. DM1. This orc is going to run. He has 4 meter. Well, not run, but you know, he thinks he is that guy. He's making a called shot on the commissar. Called shot is a minus 20, who's already not great. Oh,
We killed their leader.
he was trying to.
We killed their leader.
He missed horribly. This guardsman, who has apparently defected to the orcs, is running.
why he runs.
he can't
just
run that
died
far.
tired. He
He
tried
joined
to
the orcs.
kill
He can't be that
Commissar.
smart.
He tried to kill Commissar. I'm putting a whole clip into him.
You don't have a magazine anymore. You have a belt.
He's putting the whole belt in them.
I'm gonna fire until there's nothing but till the Commissar says he's good and dead.
All right. That is those guys. Arcan.
Okie dokie. So those 3 orcs up front, they need to go.
They do. I did forget
I'm
a
gonna
minus
go.
20 to Gut Gash's roll because they used the run full action, but it didn't matter then. I'm just going to ignore it for this too.
I like that even better.
They are using the multi-laser.
Uh-huh.
They are 30 meters away. That would put them in short range, I think.
Which is plus...
Plus 10.
Ah, nice. Alright.
You can comrade order to stabilize for a plus 10 for rate of fire,
Oh, you betcha.
and half action aim plus 10 would give a plus 40 with the commissar's inspiration.
I like it. I like it. And we're just gonna give him a little hose down of the Laz variety.
Uh-huh.
What? No, we're fate rolling that because that's bullshit.
That would be one success.
No, I want all the successes. That's better.
Is it less than 93? No, it's equal to 93. Fail, nerd.
It should
Literally
be less than or equal
1%
to.
chance.
Yeah, but we got it.
He's not going
But-
for minimums.
So that is 5 degrees of success for all 5 hits.
Yeah, all 5 hits, which is great. So I just need to make sure I get everything.
How do you want to distribute these? 'Cause this guardsman is going to try to dodge. He's not an orc, strangely enough.
2, 2, and 1.
2 to both the orcs.
Yes.
All right. This guy does dodge your shot that you put at him. You can go ahead and roll the other 4 multi-laser shots.
Let's see. And what's my bonus damage? Ah, yes, 3.
Multi-laser is 2d10 plus 10, pen 2.
Yes, but then I add plus 3 because I add half my ballistic skill bonus.
Indeed.
For a bit of extra, fuck you. Huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's 39 damage to both of these orcs. Very dead.
Literally, it is. Look at the numbers; they're the same.
Very
Like
dead.
first.
Yeah.
Powerful strange.
Mutheda, what is wrong with
There's
our
a
fucking
cycle.
project hitter?
What?
Yeah.
He's suspiciously not in the back of the tank right now.
Unfortunately, Senta, I can't hear you over the sound of me bass boosting Warcant of Mars.
All right. That would bring us to the bottom of initiative, which means the trailing guardsmen. Let's just see if any of these guys miss horribly.
Yeah, they just light the 2 remaining enemies up the fuck up.
There's
range.
the commissar at the top of the Chimera.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, this guy is very, very dead. So is his orc buddy here that I forgot to, they are doing their job and double tapping the orcs to make sure. Apparently. Alright. That would bring us back to the top of initiative, but you can do with this guy whatever you want, because he has 0 chance of making this out alive, or even dealing any appreciable damage. He might scuff the paint if you get too close to him, though.
Yeah, I'll just order the Creasman to drive up to that corner, and then we'll just lay into him. There's no call for surrender. There's just a sound of a tank engine, and then just everything opening up on that poor one guy. Like, can we just say we kill him because there's really no point to the rolls?
He is very dead in a hail of las, bolt, and autocannon fire. Alright. Then he turns you around.
Yep.
And continue on your merry way.
We do.
Ba-ba-ba. And if I could get another awareness test from... Ooh, and a... Actually, no, this would be awareness for everyone here. Alright.
See, I just can't hear or see anything because I'm just like sitting like out of this, command pintle. I got no hearing protection in it. It's just loud and can't see shit.
Yeah.
But damn if I don't look good doing it.
Oh, you look fantastic doing it.
You probably have a headset on that's tied to the rest of us.
Nah, that would mess with my hat.
Especially me.
I've just got the little Vox like earwig.
It's yelling out orders for the tank on like the platoon's Foxnet. And you are in tunnels pretty far underground, so it won't get very far.
No, we ain't.
Mr.
When did we go in tunnels?
Because
That's
the
right.
Chimera-
This is just a really wide open field with really rocky valley.
Arcan, Gutgasha, Mutheta, if you could give me awareness.
Awareness.
Awareness? You wish to know how aware I am?
I know how aware you are, and it's not impressive. But there are things to notice.
Clearly, Mutheta's attentions are on something more important,
Yeah,
such
that's
as the
down.
So we just have a
such
base
as the
roll.
hum of the engine.
No, your attention is to be drawn like, wait, where's that psyker?
Where's that fucking psyker? Oh, a 100.
That's our first 100 of the game.
Hey!
What does he win?
He
Power
wins.
armor blows up.
He wins. He looks over his shoulder to check on the commissar, and he realizes it's dark behind the commissar. And it's probably a good idea to not look backwards anymore.
Get dark. Dark in there. 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 Dark in there.
Arcan, however, your teeth feel kind of wet. In a very unsettling way. It
Okay.
feels like something might be fucking with the warp if your experience with psychers is anything to go by.
Commissar, there's warp fuckery afoot.
Taste the warp fuckery.
Yeah,
Taste
this
all-
isn't like this isn't a your teeth are wet in the sense that you're in your mouth and your mouth is wet. The inside of your teeth feel wet.
Skittles,
Oh.
see the warp, taste the warp.
Ugh.
All right, well,
Yeah.
eyes up and out. Who knows what these orc weird boys are gonna have cooking.
Alright, as you're chugging along, the
I plant my face, like I bring my plasma cannon up and I just kind of push it against the side of my cheek to try to dry the inside of my teeth. God
as you're
help it,
chugging along,
Commissar.
Really good nuzzle.
the Death Riders do catch up with you and your infantry escort that I'm going to put here now. And I'm going to turn this back up so I can copy and paste it nicer. Gilbert, Commissar, Gunner, Driver, Death Riders. Copy, and we'll go over to layer 2, because this is always fun, and this map is scaled a little bit differently. Give it a minute. There we go. You here, after a few minutes of traveling, which I think I've said like 3 times now, because my memory is garbage tonight, a lot of noise and a lot of yelling. And it sounds like there is a distinct presence of wah. Most of this yelling is wah. But the ooh and the ah are kind of overlapping as just a lot of ah from like 30 different places in the forwards-ish direction at the same time. It is an affront to the senses, sensibility, and your hearing. And the Death Rider Sergeant goes up to you. He says, Commissar, there is a branch to the left here. Do you want us to go down or stick with you in case this goes poorly?
I want you to go down the left, I tell him, and see if you can't get into a position to flank them. Because we're going to be engaging them presently.
Understood. He runs back, and I should probably scroll up to show you what you see here. There's a couple dudes, orcs,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't look like that is the end of their forces. But these guys will just go scout out this area. All right, how would you like to proceed?
Well, gentlemen, it's been an honor as I just sit there in my command panel and I tell the Kriegsman, get us into weapons range. We're going in. Right down the middle.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
Hey,
Right
let's
down
go
the middle.
straight down the middle.
There's
Right.
no sneaky bits here. This is just we're driving a tank right up to that opening, and then we start blasting.
I'd like initiative. And there's really not a great way to do things at scale for this, is there? Oh, well, since we're getting into initiative, I don't suppose it'll be worth hiding what's around the corner anymore. Don't mind these guys, those are just to copy and paste.
What is it? Is it the war
I-
boss? Yeah, it looks like a war boss.
Maybe a little bit.
All right. Okay. I feel like we need the Dawn of War soundtrack.
Oh, one of you gets to be the DJ today. Gee, how many was this? I'm just gonna make that 5 of them. Another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Apparently I picked 5 a lot today. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You missed. No, not sir. Someone did. Gilbert, roll initiative. Wait for it.
The droid's got a glitch. Give it a swift kick. It'll catch back up.
And there's those guys.
16.
Oh, look at that. Not only did it come back online, but it came back online with high-speed internet.
There's like that USB 2.0 device connected sound.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I mean, is it a bad sign that he's still counting enemies?
Oh, I'm counting how many times I rolled initiative. Turns out it's 25 initiatives.
Ooh, 5 for each of us. I did 5
Well,
for
that
me.
is including your guys. Also, I put the orcs in bulks because they are the green tide, and putting 3 groups of 20 orcs in one initiative is easier than 60 initiatives for each one of those.
I mean, we'll kill them in bunches, so yeah, you might as well group them in bunches.
Yeah, there are 300 orc boys here. And then all the big guys and the 50 humans. Speaking of
So what I
humans.
hear is target-rich environment.
Oh, it's orcs. It's always a target-rich environment. Let's see. I need. Sure, we'll go with this rocket launcher. Ugh, I did put these guys on a square. There. World 1 is struggling with this.
I want to know if during our next requisitions, if I can get a bigger gun.
There aren't many bigger guns.
Well, now that Gash is in
There-
power armor, and he can carry, crew serve weapons. He can.
You can get like a mortar that's a comparable size, or you can get a vehicle weapon that is weighed in tons. There aren't a lot of bigger guns than what you have right now.
I mean, Gash is weighed in tons too. So what's your point?
Yeah, but you don't carry around a 200-pound M16. At least hopefully not.
No, my autocannon weighs more than that.
How heavy is the autocannon in this actually? Let's list the autocannon at 40 kilograms. It's only 100-ish.
Can I get another one? 2 autocannons, one on each side.
You're going
for
to
each
need
hand.
basically a dreadnought suit for that.
That's my goal.
A dreadnought suit is they built a space marine coffin, which is a post-human super soldier that actually is about the size of an Ogren. Except they built it a mech suit coffin and gave it a grudge and guns, which does sound perfect for you actually.
And more grudge.
All right. That is a longer initiative list than I thought it would be.
You rolled 30 initiatives.
I mean, you're the
Yeah.
one who sent
I
200
didn't
people after it.
I kinda just had a mental la di da. Ooh, this looks cool. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, there's a lot of these guys, isn't there? These guys are gonna get cleared out pretty fast, hopefully. Alright.
Pick your targets carefully. Make sure each group has one guy left.
Alright. Mu Theta.
All right. How far away is that big orc in, I can only assume, is Demecha armor?
50 meters.
Very cool.
Yes, he is a mega knob in big mega armor.
I shall be using the overcharged single shot on him.
Very cool. You know what's even cooler?
The fact that I'm using a full action to aim and my reaction to fire it.
I was gonna say overcharged burst fire, but yeah, that is also pretty cool.
I got a 44 out of 70.
This guy is going to try to dodge.
He can fail.
He failed pretty miserably. He's looking for an 8. All right. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Any extra or?
I don't think there's anything affecting damage.
And what does overcharge do?
Overcharge. Ah, your psycho returns.
Aha!
Hello.
Good. Roll initiative.
Don't worry, there's only like 400 dudes. Weapons.
Well, you're counting before Gut Gasha goes. There ain't that many left. Where is? It's not supercharge, is it? Maximal, that's what it's called. Adds 10 meters to its range. Oh, I should mention, because of this guy's size, you do have a, let's see, how wide is he? 1, 2, 3, 4. You would have a plus 30 to hit. Add 10 to range, which would put it in a short range. 1d10 to its damage and 2 to its pen. And then adds a blast 2 because it's only supposed to add
so
to an existing
it adds
blast.
a second d10 to damage and then another +2.
Yes. And uses 3 shots of ammo.
All right, so 22 points. Pen 7, unless unless I get 2 more from that or something.
You get 2 extra to pen, so it'd be
9.
9, and then roll that Righteous Fury, and I will find the injuries tab again.
Righteous
tab,
Fury.
table.
So roll another d10.
Yeah, D5. You rolled a 44.
A 1.
Energy 1. to the body.
What is a 1?
Energy weapon to the body, rolling a 1. Blow to the target's body, steals the air from his lungs. Target can only take a half action on his next turn. All right.
A.
Just going to. I like this one. That's a neat token. Not that it really shows up on a guy that big. All right. I think that was your full action and reaction.
Yes.
All right. Got Gasha.
Distance.
Closest guy or biggest guy?
Yes.
Closest guy is 40 meters. Biggest guy is 44.
All right. Let's start with the biggest guy then.
All right.
What are my bonuses?
He's in short range for a +10. Where is short range is +10. Semi-auto's nothing. Half aim is +10. Comrade half action. Volley fire is a +5, so you get a +25. That
For me,
is
successes.
two damage rolls. Uh-huh. See, 4. Yeah, so that first shot plinks through his helmet and puts a kind of big dent in his skull. Turns out his helmet is significantly flimsier than his super power armor over the rest of him. That looks like it did some good damage, and then your second shot hits him like right in the collar, but that is onto his body armor and doesn't look like it is as effective. Still hurts him though. You have put some good damage on this guy. All right. And that is your turn, question mark. The DM8 was this guy. Hmm. That is through a wall. All right. He is moving up here as he hears all this heavy weapons fire going on behind him. He's going to yell a very loud wog, and he's going to try and shoot the Chimera. Under, do you have the Kriegsman dodging everything or just anti-tank weapons?
Just anti-tank weapons.
All right. That does not get through the Chimera's armor. Then who is DM29 is squad 3 of these guys. They're multi-laser.
is, I need to find out the range on this. I think multi-laser is 150 meters range. And for this, it does matter because they're suppressing. It is 150 meters range, so 75 meters short range, suppressing fire. Not gonna hit anything, but they're going to make. All these guys are pinned. All right. Hello,
A
Agent.
whole ass fucking war going on in there. Look at that shit.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they decided to ambush the war boss in transit.
Yeah, we're playing Dawn of War analog.
I noticed that. Yes,
And
I am all
Uh,
for it.
yeah, we're basically. I mean, this is like our assault on Havana, except orcs and kriegsmen and
With
the like.
fucking orcs.
Yeah.
We do like to go big or go home with all their loot.
Indeed.
as these guys are firing, I should.
We make good orcs now that I think about it.
This
It's
one right
almost
here,
like that. That's
Commissar?
who I like to play. Sorry, what was that?
That is. All right, that is dead. Dead. Nope. Stealing that guy back. No, I'm not. He's lost. He's also dead. Dead. And I'm gonna actually put these guys on the grid before it bothers me too much, which it already has. And that is their term, Commissar. Gonna put these guys on the grid. No more hippie life for the orcs. All right, Commissar, your turn.
Well, I think first I shall be my inspiring self, because these orcs are falling like flies.
Of course, they are weak and feeble creatures after all.
Exactly. Yeah, I guess then I'm just going to burst fire at the Mega Knob. I can't see the war boss yet, right?
No, he is a little bit behind like 50 meters of rock.
Yeah. Okay. The bolter probably can't go through it, so I'll shoot at that Mega Knob, assuming he's within range.
Oh, my bad. Only 32 meters.
Yeah, it's only pen 4.
I mean, if you had a shadow sword, maybe.
That's what I should have requested a Bane Blade.
Actually, in Dawn of War, you can airdrop the Bane Blade onto the field of battle. Now we just have to
So it's at
convince
half
Sleuth
range?
to let us.
That is 50 meters half range, yes.
So it's plus 10.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm doing a
So-
burst.
Uh-huh. Gilbert, funny you mentioned that. There is a stat block for a Bane Blade.
Ooh, I hit.
Use the Bane.
I think it's only one hit
Blade.
though, since it's every 2 successes for an extra hit.
That it is.
Okay.
But 72 for the hit location is his leg, which is
So that's 12 pen 4.
12 pen 4 does damage his leg. He is fucking. He does skip leg day. He probably also drinks White Claws and punches hole in drywall.
Of course he does. That is all.
He's an orc. Alright. DM9 is the next for this guy. And he does see a pretty large target. Uh-huh. What is long range is only -10. Mm-hmm. Gut Gasha. Mr. Gut Gasha.
Yes.
You're being shot at. Would you like to dodge?
Can I dodge in power armor?
Yes. The power armor does come with motive systems to help you move normally.
Okay, then I guess just give me any kind of advantage in dodging.
It gives you an advantage at being shot because you're a size category larger. It doesn't help you dodge.
Okay. Dodge is what? Agility.
There is a dodge skill. If you're not trained in it, it will be agility -20.
No, there's no way I'm gonna get a 3.
A 5 and below always succeeds. It's a non-zero chance, and this guy's gun does hurt, maybe even you. Because he is the size of a chimera. And the gun is big enough that he even feels recoil. All right. This is 15 damage, pen 5.
Okay.
So it'll go through 5 of your power armors, I think 8 points of armor. And then
Say again?
3 are. What was that, mister?
All right. So how much did that take?
15 damage, pen 5. So it goes. It ignores 5 points of your armor's damage reduction. The rest gets reduced normally.
My armor's 14.
14 total would be 6 wounds.
What do you mean 14 total? That's what my armor says. 14.
Yeah, that's your armor with your toughness and your own natural toughness bonuses.
Yeah, so my armor says 14. So it's 6 wounds. I
Yes.
think I can take 6 wounds.
How low does that put you?
I was at 10, so now I am at so now I'm at 4.
You're still in positive wounds. You're fine. 0 doesn't even kill you yet. Probably double check what it does though.
Say again. I'm sorry, I have a child talking to me.
Being at or below 0 doesn't kill you. So you can still keep fighting at negative health.
Okay.
It's just when you get shot beyond that, it's going to hurt pretty bad.
Okay, I am at 4.
All right. DM25 is the farthest group of humans. What the fuck did I just do? These guys can't see you from there, so they're going to move, run. Should probably measure that. Yeah, but not quite. There. That's the reaction. DM 135. DM1 is pinned. So these guys have a half action to find cover. They don't have a lot of options.
Yeah, we kind of caught them out in the open there.
Almost like it were intentional.
DM3, there's 2. Here's 3. These guys are going to charge. No, not charge because that's a different mechanic, but they're going to run. And these
They're running
guys,
away.
they're running towards you. You have given their buddies a big fucking scare and a lot of big bullets. They know what DACA is and they like it. And 5. These guys are also going to be running for a while. Can't quite make it there. All right, 11 is. I will remember which group was which eventually. 11 was this guy, who is pinned and only has a half action. But he also has a lot of movement because he's big. And he's going to scamper for cover. Embarrassing. 26 is these guys. Multi-laser is going to shoot this guy a lot. He's going to try and dodge because multi-laser is hurt. He's not going to dodge. What's the damage on multi-laser? 2d10 plus 6 or? Combat. No, not combat. Just weapons. There's weapons. Multi-laser. 2d10 plus 10. Uh-huh. I need another R.
Arr.
R. Uh-huh. Energy to the tummy again. Injury. I'll make a note of that. 28. What was that? Oh, right. Mhm. I have goofed a little bit, but it'll be fine. But we'll make 28 these guys. Last cannon. This guy's really beat up and he just went, they'll target that guy because they're picking on big people. That is barely enough to hit, actually. He is a giant target. Dodge. He actually does dodge it. These guys are just dumping rounds into the orcs, and that is
Right back.
uh pew, pew, pew. All right. 26, 28, 23 was one of these guys. Three was this group with their very normal las guns. Initiative 23, 30. Nothing happens on initiative. Oh no, that's not. This guy's initiative 30. There he is. Uh-huh, uh-huh. He's actually gonna go here. Let me see how far that actually is. Oh, good. It's only at the end of his 40 meter move. There's a lot of excited yelling from the war boss because the fight's just been brought to him, Valdric. Oh, you should be in the Chimera with everyone. You have power armor, right, Valdric?
Yep.
That makes you a
Yes,
size
yes, I
larger.
do. So, I'd like to face fire the biggest guy within 80 meters. And
Ace.
am I currently inspired?
You
Yes.
are.
And there's a lot of them, so you should push your powers so that we kill them quickly.
Well,
The biggest guy or the biggest group?
Like, can you just call down like sheets of flame and just like
Um,
wipe out whole sections?
I can send out up to 4 blasts of fire from my face because I upgraded my psi rating. But wait, if I push it, then I can do up to 7.
Yeah.
Does the big guy have mooks near him, or
Yes.
is it more of a big guy versus big group?
Downrange is a target-rich environment. How close does he have to be to his books?
I think it was a few meters.
He's like 12 meters away. Actually, this group also 12. Yeah, unfortunately,
they are suppressed, so they are all diving for cover, and they have spread out a little bit.
All right. Well, the big guy looks like he can take some hits, right?
He's taken some pretty big hits between the autocannon, two multi-lasers, no, a multi-laser, and a plasma shot, and a few bolter rounds. He's still got a couple hits left in him, maybe.
All right. Well, I'll try to finish him off. Can someone roll D100 with 81?
He got 72.
All right. That's one blast. Can someone look up
Psychic powers.
Fire breath?
Pyromancy, fire breath, flame breath.
Yeah.
1d10 plus 2 energy, plus 2 per point of psi rating, pen 0, and the flame quality.
All right. Well, psi rating is currently at 7.
1d10 plus 16. Uh-huh.
And is he on fire? Or is he
He
dead?
is on fire and dead.
Great.
And you push that power, right?
Yeah. Someone roll 2 D100s.
22 and 50. Spoilage on 22. Food and drink go bad in a 5d10 meter radius. And 50. The earth protests. The ground suddenly shakes, and everyone, including the psyker within a 5d10 meter radius, must make a routine plus 10 agility test or be knocked down.
Does that
Your
matter
choice,
if
Psyker.
we're in a
We carry.
What's up?
if we're in like a gunner seat? Does that even matter?
Not really.
Nah.
But everyone turned out of the back will be making the test because they're not really buckled in
Oh,
to be
yeah.
turned out.
I mean, we probably don't really matter about food.
Yeah, are we carrying a lot of food with us?
I mean, everyone deployed with like 2 weeks of rations.
Yeah, I have like 8 days of rations left. But,
We
well, I
will
did.
barbecue the greenskins.
The fuck we won't.
I mean, we could get more rations soon, right? We're
Yeah,
pretty close.
we can just call the fleet and have them drop some food on us. If we kill the war
Yeah. So
look, either we're going to be victorious and they'll do whatever the fuck I ask them to do because I'm the victorious commissar that killed the war boss, or we'll be dead and it won't matter.
Yeah, so the food, who cares?
Yeah, the food sounds best.
All right. Everyone within 22 meters. Your food spoils. Let's see. Circle from center. 22.
Only
Hey,
most
some
of the squad.
It's only 70% of the people you brought along. And the Kriegs, you don't want Krieg rations.
It's pre-spoiled.
Unless they're West Krieg. West Krieg, they got pretty good rations. All right. But that is a half action for your Psyker power, I believe.
yes. So now I can fire the long last.
That you can.
So single shot is a +10, and then the guy helping me is a +5.
Your comrade, yes. For orcs,
Okay.
human, pretty big orc, really big orc. All inside of 100 meters, or at 100 meters.
Anyone within short range for is that another bonus?
Short range is a +10. What's the sniper? Long last's range. Weapons,
150.
150. Actually, I can just circle 75 meters. You got orcs, and you got orcs, and a lot of orcs. By the throne, that's a lot of orcs.
Not that many.
Choose anything, and I choose the one that looks most unnaturally tough.
There's no Grintier left, so it looks pretty unnaturally tough.
That
He
is
is in
also
range.
an enemy.
You are a psyker. Everyone could be an enemy. Yeah, Ash is gonna be one of the orcs.
All right. 25. $25 plus short range plus single shot plus helper plus dot laser sight.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and roll the damage.
This has accurate.
Accurate does require you to take an aim action, not just your comrade's volley fire.
Right. Okay.
Ew.
Pen 1 and felling.
Link it through an orc's chest and he goes down.
Hooray! I killed 2 things in 1 round.
All right.
Also, I was like 50 XP away from getting one of the better psionic powers.
Oh, well, we'll probably
was
be
gonna
getting
get-
a decent amount of XP from this.
It
What?
doesn't end from killing the war boss.
What
Like,
could
congrats, you win.
So, funny you should mention that. This isn't your primary objective. This is somebody else's primary objective.
Yeah, our primary objective, though, is like
You-
find a bunch of traitors.
Yes,
We did
this
that.
was on the way, and you picked up a side quest to do a whole ass quest line for somebody else.
Yeah, but we know where these
Well,
guys are.
good.
We don't know where the traitors are, so we're attacking here.
Besides, everyone knows that if you don't kill the boar boss right away, you'll fight him later in the the planetary.
Yeah, the
conflict,
orcs are like the
so.
one inversion of the rule of always geek the mage first. In this case, you always shoot the big boss guy first.
Mhm. Well,
Right.
glad I'll get to melt some people later.
Well,
Oh yeah,
probably.
you will get to melt us some people later. they will be in melee range. It's not a matter of if, but when. All right.
Wonderful.
Let's see. That was Faldrick's turn, which would put us at DM 27. These guys, no, these guys already went. Was, all right. Nothing happens on DM 27, which would bring us to Arcan.
I'm sorry, I'm back. I had a phone call.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
How about that other big guy behind the dead big guy?
That's only a pretty big guy.
Oh yeah, but he's still the biggest big guy I can see.
Yeah, 70 meters to him.
Yeah, we're gonna light him up with the multi-laser.
Very nice. He is in short range.
Ah, excellent. Commissar, were you inspiring?
Very much so.
Ah, excellent.
Of course he is.
You know, it's like that gag in that movie where every time you look, the commissar's hat just gets a little bit bigger.
The rim of the hat is currently resting on his shoulders.
Oh,
Well, it's getting
Well,
taller,
sadly-
right? You know, it's turning more and more into like that giant, like, you know, cap.
Go ahead
He'll
and
be
roll
a
your
Commissar
5.
Lord one day.
sadly, I don't get more shots.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right.
I think he's dead.
You know, that guy is pretty tough, but not that tough. Yeah, let's see. What is the injuries? Combat injuries. What does his tummy hurting mean? All right. Is that your full turn to shoot?
You betcha.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's you cave that guy's lungs in. DM 10 goes, which was the farthest big shooter. And he's gonna run up here after the war boss. DM 14 goes, which is the second farthest of these big guys. And he's gonna run up here and squish these guys because they're in his way. "16 is dead. "19 I think I'm getting these guys mixed up, but it'll sort itself out eventually. 19 is... Oh, 16's not dead. All right, 19 is this guy. They're moving here. 16 was this group. Actually, what's their range? Farthest. Guys are going to shoot at your infantry guys. That is 5. Dodges are not good.
And this guy doesn't actually take any damage. These guys also don't take any damage. And the last guy with the rocket launcher is going to shoot at the Chimera. To take a knee, half action aim, and boom, right over the Chimera. Actually, with a size
Orc shooting,
bonus,
man.
that'd be. Actually, that would hit the Chimera with the size bonus, because I forgot is a plus 30 from the size. Your driver's going to try and jink, and he is. Yeah, he does a little bit of a drift and ricochets the rocket, and then it explodes behind on the at the top of the cave wall behind you.
Oh, good.
All right. 14, 19, 21. There is a lot of clattering somewhere to your southwest. 24. Which one was that? Ah, right. That was. I'm lost. I forgot which one it was. That was this guy. I think. I'll go with it. I already moved, didn't I? It wasn't that guy. Was it? I'll go with this guy because I am lost in my own initiative list, and I will make a cheat sheet for myself soon. DM6 was not these guys, was it? No, it was this dead guy. No, he already went. I am more lost than I thought. Okay. Watch my slow not slow. It is a fast descent into madness in real time. DM6 can't find where they're on the map, so they don't get a turn.
Everybody point and laugh at the DM.
DM2. These boys is gonna get right up in the proper fighting. Can I? Nope, can't do that. Can I do this? I can do this. And one of these guys got stolen. I don't know where he went. Oh, he's dead now. All right. DM2, DM7 is this guy, question mark. I will have to take better notes of when I roll initiative, apparently. Uh, 16. All right. Was these guys in the 10s? This guy is gonna move up. 22 is okay, he's missing his turn too. 13, 15, 18, 20. Did I roll too many initiatives somehow?
You rolled 30.
see, 5 orcs, 5 guardsmen. 5.
Our frame rate, it's dropping. There's too many boys on the field.
Okay, I did roll too many initiatives. There should have only been 25. 5 groups for orcs, 5 groups for the guardsmen, 5 of the mega knobs, 5 of the flash gets, 3 of your squad, the Krieg, and the war boss. That should only be 25. Alright. That's why I am completely lost. I am just bad at counting, I guess.
Oh, okay, just disregard everything above 25 then. Problem solved.
Alright. Where was I? 13, 15, 18, 20. I think I have already, in my madness, moved several of these guys. I'm pretty sure this guy's already shot. These guys have already moved. This guy hasn't.
Yeah, that Mega Knob and the War Boss I don't think have moved yet this turn.
The war boss has moved.
Oh, okay.
He started at the front of the formation going east. So on the far side from you. Here-ish.
Gotcha.
All right. Da-da-da. All right. And I'm pretty sure I missed a couple of the orc groups. These guys are going to move 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Nope. There. Not that it's going to matter that much. And I'm pretty sure everyone has at least moved at this point. So I'm going to clean up the initiative, make some notes, and we're back to the top with me, Theta.
Who is AFK?
All right, we'll go with Gutgasher and get back to me, Theta, when he's back. Mister.
All right, I'm starting to shoot.
Wonderful. Target-rich environment. Who would you like to obliterate?
Yes.
Oh, hit the big guy.
Biggest guy?
Sounds like a plan.
Don't quite have a shot on the biggest guy, but you do have a shot on a really big guy. So,
Give me my bonuses.
Commissar inspiring you is a +10. He's at short range for another +10. Burst fire does not add anything. Half action aim is a +10. He's a size 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get a +30 from his size, and a volley fire from your comrade is +65 total. That is that is 2 damage rolls. All right, that is some pretty good damage. Definitely hurt that guy. And can you give me a D5?
Impact to the leg with a 3. Explosive. Impact, arm, body, head, leg, 3. Solid blow to the leg sends lightning agony coursing through the target. Target suffers 1d10 agility damage and is knocked prone. Can you give me another d10? Use that for agility damage and prone. All right, d10 agility damage. 8. That guy is not going to be dodging much anymore. Not that he was in the first place. All right, that's your turn. DM8 is this guy. It's going to be running and not that much of a hurry. He'll wait for these smaller, stupider orcs to get shot before him, presumably. DM8, DM29 does not exist. Commissar.
Well, I guess I'll be my inspiring self. Yeah, I am inspiring. And then, that Meganob's in range, right? The close one?
Meganob from you. Yes. He's in
Alright.
standard range.
Well, at standard range, I think I'll just take a single shot then. So, still plus 10.
Because he is a massive prone target, he can't really do anything to protect himself, so I'll give you a plus 20 to this.
Okay. Oh, I hit him alright.
You hit the crap out of him. That is with his plus 30 size bonus too, right?
Yeah, that was plus 10 plus 30. Oh wait, no, it was just plus 10 plus 20. It doesn't matter, single shot, so successes don't do extra hits.
Alright. Uh-huh. Go ahead and give me that sweet, sweet Righteous Fury. Explosive effects. 5, 16 is to the arm, I think. Yep. To the arm, explosive 5. Fragments from the explosion tear into the target's hand, ripping away flesh and muscle alike. He must immediately make a toughness test. Strangely enough, he's kind of good at these.
Is he that good, though?
He failed by 1.
That's unfortunate for him.
Or lose his hand.
I buy hand.
Is there a hand here? There is. All right.
And that's all.
Yeah, explosive critical effects are nasty.
Mm-hmm. That's why I really like this bolt gun.
Bolters are also very fun. All right. Big shooter boy. He is going to move a bit and shoot at Gutgasha. Apparently the bot really doesn't like these 2 orcs, because that misses. Even the guy that is as tall as an APC and almost as wide. DM 25. This was the war boss. And he is visible now and crushing a lot of these orcs.
Yeah,
I'm
I just
gonna-
call out just to focus down the war boss, like shoot him to the exclusion of everything else.
All right. And as he's turning this corner, he points his giant power claw with a 4-barrel, basically a double storm bolter at you and the Chimera. He looks excited. And then he yells a very loud, "Wah!" after he just crushed half a squad of boys. And that is the war boss. Where was I? DM 25 is the war boss. DM 1 is these orcs. Guys were shot at. These two are no longer pinned. Is pinning at the start or end of the turn? Let's see, where is the pinned? Pinned. Pinning 255. At the end, so these guys still spend their turn scampering for cover. And so does this group. And so does what's left of this group. It's gonna move all these guys. That's DM1, DM3. 1, 2, 3. What's this group? It's gonna move this way. This group is going to move 24 is that's going to be in the way. They're also going to be in the way. Plan B, they're going to move 4. These guys are going to move 24. These guys are going to move however much this is. 'Cause counting is too much effort for me right now, apparently. And the group that only kind of moved is going to do a lot of DACA into, yeah, the giant guy. Mister.
Sorry, what is it?
You're being shot at by a whole shit ton of boys. Would you like to try and dodge?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Ooh, question, mister. Do you have a force field? I have forgotten about those, but I think a couple people in the squad have them.
I do have a refractor field myself.
Yeah, so do I. But the one guy that shot at me missed.
I failed.
Alright. Is 11, 12, and 8 pen 2, which I don't think any of those get through your armor in a meaningful manner. So you don't take damage from those. DM11 is dead. 26 and 28 are not real. They are figments of my imagination because I've been pushing too many psyker powers today. DM 23 and 30 are also figments of the warp. Valdrick, that brings us to you.
So how much damage did I take?
None.
Oh, good.
The war boss has revealed himself. Melt him. Melt him now.
My turn.
Yes. The
All
war
right.
boss is here.
How far is he?
50 meters.
Yep.
Oh, 54.
And inspired.
Yeah.
Always.
All right.
You're with the commissar after all.
Yeah.
And he only shoots your arm off with crack grenades if you really deserved it.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Anyway,
Welcome
I'm a
back.
blast.
Gilbert, you missed your turn. You're going to be going after Valdrick.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this pushed?
Yeah. Commissar said so.
All right. That is 80. That's 7 degrees of success.
That's 4 hits.
Sounds right.
And is he on fire?
Is it a on fire check for each hit
I
or
mean, you
for
could be
the
more on
cast?
fire.
Because
And the flame quality. We go to weapons for that. Flame. Flame quality doesn't specify because all the flame weapons are single fire, technically. So I'm gonna say each creature that's hit makes 1 test. And just treat it like a flamer. And with a 22, he does succeed in avoiding a fire.
darn.
All
Because
right.
each hit is considered a separate psychic bolt. I produce 1 psychic bolt for the initial degree of success plus 1 for every 2 additional degrees.
Fuck it, sure, why not?
Hooray!
He is on fire. 96 auto fails.
I hope he burns to death.
Well, I mean, he just took like 93 points of damage.
Yeah, 93 pen 0 split across 4 hits.
Well, yeah, but like, how much armor could he have?
20.
A war boss?
Yeah, I mean, he's a piddly little orc.
He's not really little. Piddly, certainly. I mean, the thing's
All orcs
only
are
the
small
size.
before the Emperor's might.
Oh, of course. But you, the individual, aren't quite the Emperor's might, and he's a little bit taller than a Lehman
That's why I'm
Rustic.
sitting in the Chimera.
All right, psychic phenomena 33 is Breath leech. Everyone, including the psyker within a 3d 10 meter radius, becomes short of breath for one round and cannot make any run or charge actions.
That's why we're in the vehicle.
Well,
Yeah.
Or 76 Perils of the Warp, which is really fun. You should do that one.
well, I don't think anybody is planning to run or charge at the moment. So I
no,
think I'm
no,
gonna
the
go with
gunline strat seems to be working really well.
Actually, technically, a vast majority of the battlefield is planning on running or charging.
anyone within 3d 10 meters.
No, I'm pretty sure we're good here. We'll let the
Best I
enemy
can do
run
is
up to
42.
us.
13 meters.
Don't you want to charge at him like Aragorn?
I don't have a big enough sword.
I mean,
I have a force sword.
I have a sword. Once you know the cowardly orcs break, we can run them down.
All right.
And then I shoot him with my long lads with all of the same bonuses as last time.
Actually, because he is fucking huge, he actually should be a square larger. You have a plus 40 to hit this guy, just from his size.
40?
He is very large. He
He's
is
bigger than our
larger
tank.
than a tank.
He's big.
Would that have applied to my first hit, or is that just ballistics?
Just for a ballistic skill. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Well, it's still failing.
Yeah, it ignores 1 point of his unnatural toughness, as it ricochets off of his armor. All right. That's Baldric. DM27 is more warp gas. Arcan.
Well, I do believe that there's a big burly orc that needs some multi-laser.
How astute of you. There
Oh
is.
no.
He happens to be in short range.
How nice. Taka, 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 taka.
Is that including the plus 40 from his size?
No. That'd be like 133.
Yeah,
So like
I
6 success. So like six
I think
successes.
I think you hit by a little bit.
Just a little bit. Oh my.
Ooh, those are some fun righteous furies. Go ahead and roll them. Two, 1, 3. Da, da, da. Righteous Fury unfortunately only sets off once per shot. It doesn't
Oh.
go twice if you hit 2 10s on
Well, that'd be 3 then.
yeah, 2 1 3. Let's see. 2 to his leg. Attack flash fries the target's leg, cooking chunks of flash into char. Target must pass a challenging toughness test or suffer 1 level of fatigue. Unfortunately, he's not that good at toughness. He has a level of fatigue, so everything he does is going to be at a plus 10 difficulty now. And then body arm, I think. I'm going to go with body arm for multi-attack. Nope.
I'm just gonna make it simple in his body. One. Target may take only a half action on his next turn, and 2 levels of fatigue and 1d5 toughness damage. Go ahead and give me a d5.
Oh no.
He takes a toughness damage. All right. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. After Arcan is DM10, which is the farthest flash kit. He is going to run. I forgot to run modifiers again for shooting at them, but oh well. It's a round and a half late for that. 14 is the Mega Knob. He's going to grab this flash kit by the head and shove him back. 19 is the Yumis. These guys going to run. Let's see, how far do they go? About there. They run there. 21.
Oh, here's where the traders are. See, we're completing both of our main objectives.
21. Where did I put? More thumping, and Kriegsmen show up on the flank. Not quite that close, actually.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Fucking right out of the wall!
All right. They are, for now, going to just shoot the closest orcs, because they are out of movement.
Fair.
That is a gem. But that is also... Ooh. Two, three. Okay. That is a lot dead. We get 8 kills from that volley. That was CM21. 24 is these guys. Multi-laser is going to do what Arcan did and shoot the hell out of this big boss. With his inspiration, boss's size, even with a run, that's going to be... They're chipping away at his health. And the rest of these guys, actually, I should have made better notes. All right, purple's las cannons.
Uh, bu- 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 what is last cannon? Weapons. I really need more screens, apparently. 5d10 plus 10. Pen 10. Proven 3. Alright, so 13 is a shot to the arm, critical effect. Is there a... This... No, that's Warhammer Fantasy. Oh, here, perfect. Energy effects, arm. We got a 5. Stunned for a round. Alright, that does make sense. And the rest of these guys are going to... Actually, this guy with the flamer is going to step up. And he's going to keep shooting, but he's going to be moving into flamer range. Da, 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 da. Pew. 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 Where was... That was DM24, DM6 is dead. DM2, second group of the boys. I'm just going to grab all these boys. I'm gonna need to measure something first. Grab these boys. They go here. Nope, nope. These boys go here too. And these boys are catching up. And I'm going to move these guys away so I can just grab the whole group. DM7 is, let's see, prone, down a hand, and that's a zappy. I don't remember what zappy was. I'm gonna assume that was a stun unless anyone else remembers.
I don't remember.
Negative.
Zappy is stun. All right, 7 is down. 16 is the closest group of Yumis, and they're gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys are gonna have to just, nope, that's not what I wanted. They're gonna have to suffer with being here. 22 was this group. Another multi-laser at the war boss. And the last can at the war boss.
That was not what I wanted to roll. Why is my brain like this? Let's see. Proven 3 means that 2 turns into a 3. D5, and that was a 29 to hit location, which is arms 2. They're just fucking this guy's arm up. Arm is useless for 1d5 rounds. It takes 1 level of fatigue. He's already fatigued. And 29 is which arm? Left arm. Alright, so it's not the one with the super minigun. Two has another 8 las guns. They're just putting bullet las gun shots into the orcs. That should be +3, but it's not going to matter that much. One, two, three, 4, 22, 13 is Meganobs. That would be this guy. And he likes to run. And he's going to stomp on a lot of corpses. Excuse you, how dare you put a Meganob behind just a bunch of boys? Bring this man back to front. Squish, squish, crunch. Father's Meganob is also going to run. And shove this guy out of his way. Meganobs are kinda mean sometimes. 18 is a bunch of Yumis. How long does a rocket launcher? Words. I need coffee, apparently. Rocket launcher, rocket launcher. That takes full action to reload. So that guy's reloading. 9 shots are going to be at the multi-las gunners. So that is I am a mess, paying no attention to me, completely ineffective. And completely ineffective. All right. That was DM 18. DM 20 is the farthest group of Yumis. And they're going to be following the Meganob. DM4 is a bunch of these orcs, and they are going to be very torn between their war boss and the much closer Kriegsman. So they're going to run towards the Kriegsman. One. Two. I don't know if this is the right group, but it's the right group now. 3. DM4, DM12 is Flash Gets.
That's 11. This is 12. No, he moved. This is 12. He is going to. You know what? Doesn't really have a shot, these guys. Commissar, you got some big bullets coming your way.
I see.
Unfortunately, Orc aim, he misses. It is well known, however, and now with even more evidence, that orcs are not just weak and feeble, but also bad at fighting.
All evidence seems to suggest that.
All right, 17 is the other rocket launcher group. These guys are running up here. All right. That is end of the initiative list. Mu Theta, back to you.
All right.
Oh, wait. We didn't have you go after Baldric, did we?
I don't recall.
It's a bit late now.
It's been a long time on the orcs. I'm gonna shoot an orc.
Shoot that big
Can
orc.
I see that? Can I see that big? Wait, which big orc?
The war boss.
Okay.
The really big orc.
What is the range to the really big orc?
Inside of 60 meters.
Cool. Full action aim. Reaction. Overcharged. I don't know. Fucking automatic burst fire. Whatever the fuck it is. I'm dumping.
Burst fire. You have
Burst
a
fire.
plus 40 because of his size. Minus 20 because he ran. So you have a plus 20 because of his previous turn and size. On
You are
top of
inspired.
that, inspired is a plus 10. So it's a total of plus 45 with your full aim. No, 55. Full aim, inspiration, size, run.
So bonus of 55.
Where'd I get those second 5 from? Maybe, right, you're a tech priest, you don't have a comrade.
I do have those servitors.
You do. Are you having them volley fire?
What does that cost to have them do?
It is half of their action and some ammo that they have an inexhaustible supply of. Their ammo is plot contrivance. They run out of ammo when you do.
My servitors with the heavy bolters will also be doing the bolter firing.
All right. Go ahead and roll that at plus 55. And I'm going to go find some coffee while you do.
Let's see. And I think what I'll also be doing is using my what was it, fucking weapons tech and plasma weapon expert. Hold on. Gotta double check what these fucking things do.
Oh no, a game of math and bookkeeping. What are we to do? Well, it has. Oh, right, we start at 7.
Okay. Okay, so I will be using my weapon tech. So enhancing weapon, increasing firepower. Bum. Damage and penetration increased by my intelligence bonus.
That sounds important.
And let's see, plasma weapon expert. Okay, so that just has shit related to overheat.
Might be important if you roll high enough.
So I got a 66 out of a 95.
That'll hit.
Okay, what am I?
It is
What am I doing to fuck this orc up?
2 of your damage, which I believe overcharge is 2d10 plus. Was it 6 pen 7 normally?
No. It's 7 pen 6.
Okay.
But because I had my intelligence bonus, that's another 5.
That becomes 2d10.
And it's overcharged,
Plus-
so there's another 2.
Yeah. So 2d10 plus 12, pen 11.
Doesn't overcharge add more pen?
Right. Plus 2 pen, so it'd be pen 13.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm rolling 2d10 plus 7 plus 5 plus 2, pen 13. Is there
Yeah.
anything else added by any degrees of success?
Degrees of success determine how many times you hit, not how hard.
Okay. I'm just rolling this once?
Twice.
Okay. Okay, so that's 18 plasma, pen 13, and 27 plasma, pen 13.
You know, you did hit the thickest part of his armor with both of those, but
It's not the thickest anymore.
well, it is. Not quite as thick, though. You are having, at this point, a visible effect on how thick his armor is, as a non-negligible chunk is turning into slag and melting off.
Alrighty, and then what do my servitors with their bolters do?
Unless you're using some tech priest tomfoolery to take direct control of them, they are just giving you a +5 to your to hit.
Okay. That's all I'm doing.
All right, Gut Gasha is Mr. Present.
Oh no, we need Gut Gasha.
All right, Gut Gasha is picking his nose through power armor unsuccessfully because the power armor's in the way. Once he's back, we'll have him go if we remember. Flash gets on 8. Where is number 8 was one of these guys. I'm gonna say it's this one. He's gonna stop on up here. And he's going to, does he have a shot on? He does. He doesn't like that these big guns are shooting his boss. Ooh, that's maybe gonna hurt. He doesn't dodge. Yeah, that is a lot of bullets go down range, and one of them hits this gunner right in the chest, and he is very dead, and his body is thrown like 5 meters from the gun that he was manning.
For the sake of bookkeeping, that was one of the multi-las gunners. Commissar.
All right. Yep. I guess I'll be my inspiring self. And then I'm gonna do is burst fire my bolt gun at the war boss.
All right. He is at 50 meters from you.
All right, so it's half range plus 10 plus 40 from his size.
Yes. Minus 20 because he ran his last turn.
I'm gonna fate reroll that.
Of course, commissars don't miss.
Apparently we do. Every once in a while.
Oh, you're suppressing the enemy. Oh, Gilbert. Because I forgot, overcharging plasma will add blast instead of just adding to an existing blast because that's cooler. You did kill one of the traitor humans.
As a hot lump of slag falls off the orc and just melts through.
Basically, yes. All right. That's
That's it.
the commissar's turn. All right. DM9 is a flash get from the back. I think that was this guy. Which means he is going to start shooting at the Krieg boys. And that's going to be not a successful dodge. Oh, right. That is going to be a very dead Krieg boy. Do 25 is the war boss.
Who is on fire?
He is on fire. Go ahead and roll that damage. It's a D10 ignoring armor. His toughness is a little bit higher than that.
Dang. That's a lot of toughness.
He is an orc war boss. He is the biggest and the baddest and the meanest and the greenest maybe on the planet. And there's a lot of orcs on the planet.
Well, it still increases fatigue, right?
That it does. And he already has his super minigun pointed at the commissar. And he's going to shoot it.
No need to save versus panic for him.
No.
He's an orc war boss. He doesn't know what
Yeah.
panic is. Commissar, would you like to duck into the Chimera with a dodge? He is
Yeah.
trying to take your head off.
Yeah, I guess I duck. That's what, dodge agility?
Yeah, I'll give you a +10 because you only have like a quarter of
Okay.
your body to move out of the way.
If I'm untrained in dodging, that's a -20 too, right? Or -20 as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. So +10 -20, so I'm at -10. All right. No, I guess I'm not dodging.
All right. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. How effective is your shield again?
It's a refractor field. So what? He doesn't have to roll to hit?
He did.
Oh, that was a
Roll a
33.
33.
Oh, we should have rolled it then.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's D100. If it's less than or equal to 30, it just nullifies the entire attack.
is it the attack or the hit?
If the result is lower than or equal to the field's protective rating, the attack is nullified and has no effect on the protected character. Then you roll for overload.
Oh,
Yeah, whenever
okay.
when a character is attacked, roll a D100 if it's lower than the field's protective rating.
Okay, that is different than the last time I played. I think they were homebrewing it back then.
So let's see. That just nullifies all of his attacks.
Yeah.
Compare the D100 roll to the field overload chance. So it's just a common one. The overload is on a 1 to 10. So it did not overload.
And you have a refractor field?
Yes. So the protective rating was only a 30.
Okay. Not the funny conversion field. You didn't set off a flashbang inside the Chimera.
Correct. Nor did it
Damn.
teleport me.
Ooh, that would be even funnier.
Right. It just puts me like right in the middle, like, all right, I guess I'm charging.
All right. And then he is going to lumber through and shove these people into the wall. And I'm actually going to just grab them, shove them back here. And this guy gets shoved up here. There we go. Everything fits now. The war boss is making his way through. 25 is done, which puts us into DM1, who is very dead. I think. Yeah. No, DM1 is the boys. They're not very dead. They're just formerly pinned. So these guys are going to move and shoot. And they're shooting these guys. That is uh-huh. Two of them dodge. That's still gonna be a lot. 5 pin 2. Ooh. This guy goes down. This guy goes down. Oh, that's what I was missing. This guy should have had. Oh, this guy did have a blue dot. Why do I not see it? No. All right. Well, wouldn't have mattered anyways. So that squad gets cut in half. But that was DM1, DM3 is one of these blobs. This blob is DM3 now. And they're going to run. DM3, DM5. So these groups are going to start consolidating. So I don't have to grab them from 3 separate spots each time. Put them there. Put them there. They're making a Tetris piece.
Da, 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 135, Valdric.
All right.
Oh, the nerve of roll 20, putting the war boss behind literally anybody. There's a big
Well-
guy, you can push your powers.
Yeah, I got my commissar's permission.
I'm a blaster.
Trust me, bro, the Emperor said you can always push your powers. It's cool.
All the cool kids are pushing their powers.
Hey, do you want to pick a lower number than 99?
I do.
Do you want to pick a lower number than 86?
Do you want to pick a higher number than that, but be standing right in front of the war boss?
Ooh, you're right. Pick a really high number, like 75 or above now. Preferably 2.
Preferably 2. Oh, 2 numbers.
Psychic phenomena.
Hmm.
Oh, damn it. 28. Veil of Darkness. For a brief moment, effectively the remainder of the round, the area within 3d10 meters is plunged into immediate darkness. Or 50. The Earth protests again. Everyone, including the Psyker, within a 5d10 meter radius must make a routine plus 10 agility test or be knocked down. Do you want to anger everyone trying to shoot out of the Chimera, or do you want to anger the Earth itself? Make your choice, Witch.
We're
Driving. So we should be fine with the minor earthquake, right?
Yeah.
Some of you will. The driver, gunner, and commander have seatbelts. The commissar is turned out. I think that's a little bit hard to do with the seatbelt on. In the back, if you're turned out, you are not buckled in.
And if they fail, they're not gonna fall out of the car, right?
No.
Okay,
Probably.
then they'll probably be fine.
A choice has been made. Give me 5d10. How big of an earthquake are you causing in the cave? 28 meters.
Do I get any enemies with this?
That's cute. Hey, quick question. What happens inside of a cave when there's an earthquake?
Well, I do
Nothing.
believe
Everything's
turrets
fine.
deploy and begin shooting orcs.
That seems like an odd coincidence. So, all of the schmucks you've brought along, the Psyker, the Tech Priest, and the Ogrin. And I believe the Commissar would have some trouble being buckled in and turned out. Can you give me agility tests? You do have a plus 10.
Oh. Oh.
All of us, Sleuth?
Yes, basically. Arcan, out of the players, is the only one
Mm.
who is actually buckled in.
Haha.
5.
And sitting down.
Yeah. Oh, wow. All right. Let me say so the three of you, you know, it'd be funny. Can someone in the vehicle give me a D100 and pick high or low?
Look low.
You know, fair. I probably should have said that before. All right. As the Earth itself is protesting to the presence of not just warp fuckery, but a witch, uh, the ground does start to crack beneath the Chimera, and the right track is sinking several inches, but does settle.
Oh no, we need
The-
someone with unnatural strength to come and lift that up back up to ground.
Who could do this of the 3 people with fucking power armor?
The ground is not stable here, but you are not in immediate danger. However, the roof does have some collapses, as give me a 10 and 7. I should have made the T12s. There, 7 and 12. So rock falls here and here, and does cut off some lines of fire.
Well, at least it
Not a
didn't
lot,
fall
though.
on people.
All right.
The Emperor has seen fit to provide us with cover.
Is there any more witchcraft you would like to do and upset the earth even more?
Half action to stand back up.
All right. Arcan.
Well, there's the big down there war boss right there.
There is a big darn there, boy boss right there.
I think I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, you can shoot him.
I think I had him.
Yeah, that's gonna hit him. Yeah, that's a righteous fury.
Very righteous.
That is, the fourth shot will be to the tummy. Impact, body. That was a 4.
The tummy. What's next? We're going to shoot him in the lap?
So for his toughness damage, go ahead and give me a D10. Alright, so he takes 8 toughness damage. Which that's that's not good for him.
No.
and one of your shells apparently hits him in a. It hits him like right in his center of gravity, and he kind of doubles over, and then the follow-up shot hits him right like at the hood of his armor, and he gets knocked on his ass from that. That's some shooting right there. Wait, that was impact. You have a multi-laser, not an autocannon.
No.
I am losing my marbles. That is not the body. That is the body. 4. Ah. Alright, so it's fatigue, not toughness. And he may only take a half action, so he didn't need that agility test. He does not go prone. I'm using my noggin now. Sort of. Alright. That's some damage right there. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Wonderful. DM10. This is the far flash kit. This guy. He's gonna run. He's gonna run a lot. Flash kit. He's running DM10. DM14 is a Mega Knob. One of the farther Mega Knobs too. That was this guy. Did 15 go already? 15 goes later, so that was this guy who was stunned and prone. And which one's the one that lost his gripper?
The one that you put a hand symbol on.
Oh, that was this guy. So yeah, he is not happy. He's down a hand. He's been knocked on his back, and he's been scronkled. He's gonna get up, and he's gonna run. Ish. He's gonna. And that is all he can do. DM19 is some Yumis. That is one of the rocket launcher guys, I think. That would be. This group. The rocket launcher is going to shoot the Chimera. And the driver is going to try and ricochet it. What does operate vehicle? Operate surface uses agility. And that barely passes. And the rest of these guys are going to shoot the infantry. Poorly. And they all dodge. That is 14, 19, 21. Kriegsman. They are going to sally forth. Except this guy is going to have to be in the rear because he's in the cave wall. He's going to have to be a little bit in. And he's going to have to be here. And they are performing what is known as a cunning ruse.
Kriegsmen are at 21. The M24 is the fleet. These guys. Did I grab the? I did grab the wrong person. That was supposed to be him. I was looking at the dot in the wrong place. All right. These guys are going to shoot into the orcs. Huh. Is that's not right. That's right. That is a few dead orcs. And the plasma guy is going to supercharge, shoot the war boss. Just gonna do both the heavy weapons with this group, actually. Plasma hits. Seven, pen 6. I will remember one of these weapons eventually. That's my gun, 7, pen 6. 25, 21. He did some damage, melts a little more armor off. And las cannon missed. That was, which one was that? Creek 21, 24. 2 is I'm making them this group. These guys are going to shoot the crap out of the commissar. They're all making called shots to hit the commissar in the vehicle.
Okay.
Shots minus 20. Inevitably, one of them will hit.
Unlikely. Oh boy.
All right, how many of these are below 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
8 by my
7,
count. Oh, 9.
8, 9. I got 10.
Oh, yeah, there's one. Yeah. This is that 14.
All right.
All right, 10.
Go ahead and roll your shield 10 times. This entire platoon just dumps rounds at you.
Yeah. Let's see. Also, what's its overload? Its overload is on a 10 or above. So after it overloads, and ceases to function until it is recharged or repaired.
All right.
So it blocks the 8 and the 17, but then it's overloaded and does not block the 30 and 27. Right. Oh wait, no, it just blocks the 8. And then the other, so 9 of those hit.
Where is my brain? Because it is not here today. D10 plus 5, pen 2. So these are all pen 2.
Okay, well I have a normal armor of 9.
Hmm.
So that's 4, 2, 1, 1. 2,
Right.
0. 14 would be what? 6? 0 and 6. So it is a total of 22 wounds to me.
How
have-
many do you have?
I have 12.
Oh. Uh-huh.
So
Luckily
the,
only
the last two, those two 14s actually are what put me into negative. That first 14 puts me from positive to negative, and that last 14 is at negatives.
all right. Well, you can ignore that last bit of damage because it's going to be a little bit hard to stay standing while you're unconscious, unless you
Probably.
want. No, you don't go unconscious until after.
Okay. So it's like what, 2 critical hits then? Thingies?
Each time a character's has one more critical effect. Yes, 2 critical effects, but these are up to D10s if I remember right, because they are into critical damage.
So do I roll those?
Uh,
D10s.
yeah. Partly because I have to figure out how much you can go into the negative without dying. All right. 1 and 5 impact to the tummy. These are energy, impact, tummy. Half action on your next turn and ooh, pulverized innards. Stunned for 2 rounds and make a challenging +0 toughness test. You get 1d5 levels of fatigue.
I have 4 fatigue.
So until you clear that fatigue, everything you do is going to be at +10 to your target.
Okay.
Or -10 to your target, +10 to your.
I understand what you mean. A 10 malice.
Yes. Where is.
And I'm stunned for 2 rounds.
Uh-huh. Fatigue, fatigue, characteristic damage, critical effects. A lot of critical effects. Condition, special damage. Where is dying? Critically damaged. Comrades in combat is not what I'm looking for. I will find it later, so I'm not holding up the game too much. Not that we really go fast for this. That was DM2. Yeah. So DM2, DM7 is Flash Get. The guy with the big gun is going to shoot. He can't really do much against the Chimera, so he's going to scoot up here and see what he can shoot here. There is a target. And he's going to miss horribly. DM16. Is the closest group of humies originally, which was these guys that are now in melee with the Krieg cavalry. They are going to fix bayonets. And pile in. That is wide steam right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3. I am missing a 0. Nice. That might be the first 69 we've rolled today.
Nice.
Uh, uh, as one of the Kriegsmen is mildly inconvenienced. Pack 4. Duh. All right. Apparently, one of these crazy bastards just jumps up and tackles one of the Kriegsmen off of his horse with his bayonet. Crazy bastard. Is 1622 is the fleet. They're running a little bit low on manpower in that squad. He's going to shoot the war boss.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Heavy weapons. Mhm. Is I am losing my marbles today. And then the regular guys are shooting into the orcs. And pew pew pew. 1, 2, 3. 22, 13 is this guy who's going to run. I'm gonna see if he can actually make that run. That's not what I want to do. He's crushing a lot of orcs. All right. 15, 15 is going to shoot at the Krieg guys. They are right there, so it's kind of hard to miss, but he does dodge. 18 is more humanities. Is this group. Another rocket is coming for the Chimera. And what is the blast rating of a crack rocket? Turns out when you use dodgy rocket launchers and things go horribly wrong, they go horribly wrong. Crack missile, concussive 3. No blast.
Right, yeah, because they're armor piercing. They're directed charges.
All right. Gunners are going to shoot. Da, da, da. That is. And that is ineffective against the fleet guardsmen. 1820 is the furthest group of Humies. Last rocket launcher for this round. 73. How far is this guy? 80 meters, and the rocket launcher's range is what, 100? This launcher 300. Okay, he's actually in close range. That actually will hit, and he's already jinked. Which means the Chimera. I should not have grabbed the scroll wheel. That was a terrible mistake. Much too long of a book for that. Crack missile is mean. 3d10 plus 8. Pen 8. And a Righteous Fury. Or into the I'm pretty sure that's the hull, so I'm going to go with that. Through the front armor is still enough to damage it pretty bad. Not break it though. And vehicle critical effects. Come on. Critical effects. Critical effect. Are somewhere. Where are the vehicles? Here it is. Yeah, 21 through 60 is the hull. So hull critical 4. Some electrical cabling or power coupling is blasted loose by the impact, raining a sudden shower of sparks down on the crew member. Crew immediately suffers 1d6 plus or 1d10 plus 6 damage to the body. We'll go with go with the Kriegsman. Suffers 1d10 plus 6 damage to the body. That doesn't kill him, but it's close. He is not having a great time. No, it's not close, but it's an appreciable amount of damage. He's not having a good time. He's a Kriegsman.
Hmm.
The rest of these guys are going to shoot at the fleet schmucks. Is same group that the previous one shot at, so they don't really have dodges. Even through the shields. That takes down 2 of them. All right, DM4. That's these boys. They're charging, running, same thing, except that it's not at all. 12 is Mega Knobs. That would be this guy. He's going to, actually, he's gonna run. 30 meters, get him there. And 17 is humans. This group. And they're gonna shoot. They're gonna run actually. It's 20 from them. All right. Commissar,
Mm-hmm.
you do hear your Vox crackling to life. And it's a lot of static and something loud. But it is too much static for anything to be coming through clearly. That will bring us to Mu Theta. Gilbert.
Alright, how fucked up is that war boss?
On a scale of 1 to 10, like a 6.
What's the penalty on call shot?
Minus 20, and it takes place of your rate of fire.
So it's a single shot?
Yes.
In that case, I'll just aim and overcharge full auto the plasma gun on the war boss.
All right. Let's see. From you to the war boss is in short range now. You get a plus 10 from range. Semi-auto is a -0. Full aim is a plus 20. I believe you were inspired before the commissar got knocked the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. I was inspiring, but I missed my shot.
You were pinning the enemy down and drawing their fire so that your brave comrades and compatriots could line up their shots.
And there's the bonus from the servitors firing into the area.
Yes, plus 5 for each one.
Oh, for each one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That is a hit.
Because the overcharge, it's the 2d10 plus 7 plus 2, right?
Yes.
plus whatever your talent gives you for the tomfoolery thing.
That's. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, double check the frequency on that.
Let's see, plasma weapon
Once per
mastery.
combat.
Okay.
Yeah, the weapons tech is the one that lets me add my intelligence and just just say fuck armor, I kill you.
You don't have plasma weapon mastery, do you?
Not yet. And then 10-6.
All right. You have melted through.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pen 8 because of the overcharge bonus.
Between you and the infantry's plasma multi-lasers and last cannons, putting so much ammo and anti-tank ordnance into this guy's armor, you are about halfway through slagging his entire breastplate off.
Damn, he thick. What this guy do? Tear the fucking front plate off a Baneblade and bolt it to his chest? Don't answer that.
You wouldn't want to know the answer.
Oh, he took one of the feet off a Titan and nailed it to his chest.
No, nails are too easy to break. He welded it on. All right.
All I got.
That is Mutheta. Gut Gasha. Has Mr. returned?
I'm here. Yeah, what's up?
It is your turn.
All right. Is the big guy still alive?
Yeah, he's looking pretty beat up, but he is
That's
still
the one
alive.
Yeah, then that's the one I want to shoot at.
A fine choice. Short range is plus 10. Half action aim is plus 10. Commissar's inspiration is plus 10. So you're at a plus 35 right now.
Want you to fucking. Oh, damn it. All right, I'm.
You
fuck.
you can use your fate points to re-roll. You get them
Yeah, I'm
back
gonna
every session.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna use the fate point.
If you want to use your other fate point to re-roll that.
Sure, why not? See if I can get a 94 again.
Surely it won't be the one in. That is a hit.
Barely.
It would be a literal 1 in a million chance to get one number 3 times in a row on a D100.
Well, I come close.
Ooh. All right, that is some good damage. since the combined anti-tank fire has burned through about half of this guy's armor. Oh wait, that was a headshot. Yeah, that went through his helmet. That does a lot of damage, actually. All right. You have certainly knocked some sense or some stupidity into this greenskin. We'll find out which soon. DM8 Flash gets is this guy. He's gonna move here. And this guy just saw you put a big cannon shell through his boss's head, well, into his boss's head, and he's gonna shoot back at you and miss horribly. Kamsar,
Believe I'm stunned.
you are having a nice nap, slumped over in the commander's hatch of your tank, but at least you're inside of it.
Yep.
DM 9 and 25. 9 is this dude. And he is just gonna run here. And what was the effect on this guy? It was I don't remember what critical effect is affecting this guy right now. Oh, it was the half action. All right. This guy can only take a half action right now. And he's going to use that half action. Or only 50 meters. 40 meters. He is going to take a small bomb off the back of his armor, and he is going to throw it at the Chimera. All right, now I have to find the scatter rules. I remember it has a D10, and I think a D5. So what is direction 4, distance 3? Scatter, scatter, scatter. Scattering 254. Direction 4 is west, 3 meters. Oh, huh. All right. It is still going to hit the front armor of the Chimera. And it's going to do not a whole lot. It does not get through the Chimera's armor. Yeah, mister, can you go ahead and give me a dodge test? You'll have a plus 20 because the Chimera is giving you a decent chunk of protection, but the War Boss did just throw a bomb at the front armor of the Chimera. Actually, we'll call that a plus 30.
Oh, War Boss?
Still on fire?
He is. Go ahead and give me that damage. See if it makes much of a difference.
Alright, yeah. You have seen a bomb before, so you know what it is, and you are able to duck behind the actual armor of the Chimera before it explodes.
Yay.
That would make you a very smart Okran.
Yay.
Alright, that is his half action that he has this round. DM 1, 3, and 5. Most of the boys. Oop. Who did we lose? That wasn't AGR.
It was not.
Before we'll get them that far. These guys go there. These guys get here. And I'll remember which one was originally DM1. So I'm going to say these guys. Get here. And they are assimilating into Tetris tactical blobs. The mightiest of orcish inventions.
Do they do the little song too as they do the formations?
That's funny. They do.
Except it's very orca, like no do 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 do.
This tactical Tetris is still in progress. And this one is going to mold into a mega Tetris. All right. Valdric.
All right.
Psyker.
Continue to blast the war boss.
Hopefully
right.
I hit this time.
Go ahead.
I gotta call it here, y'all. I got a dentist appointment in the morning, so I'm gonna cut out early.
All right. Have a good night.
Yeah.
All right, later, Mr.
Have a good one. Let's see. That is 4 degrees of success for 2 hits.
Yep.
And once we get to bottom of initiative, I think we're gonna call it for the night because it is getting late. Strangely enough, having 300 models, even when we can bulk roll, does slow things down a little bit.
Just a touch.
Ooh, those are mean. Go ahead and roll those Righteous Furies. Energy.
This is the first time I've gotten to do that.
Roll a d5 for each hit that has a 10 for damage. You apparently are just really taking offense to this guy existing.
My commissar went down. I am very upset.
Hey, Mister's not here to giggle at it. He can be more on fire. Fury of the attack forces the target to the ground, helplessly covering his face and kneeing in agony. The target is knocked prone and must make a challenging agility test or catch fire. Target must also make a challenging toughness test or be stunned for a round. He is more on fire, but he's not stunned.
Aw.
He is
Okay.
prone though.
So what? It's 2d10 and 2 fatigue per turn now?
If only. It is just a bigger bonfire. It is a really fucking big bonfire, though. And it does cook
Yeah.
his orc minions that are taking cover behind him.
And then I shoot him.
Alright, you have a plus 40 from his size. He did not run, so there's no minus 20. Oh. Mhm. Uh-huh. 18 is arm. That does a bit of damage. Ooh. Not much. It does a point of damage. You have mildly inconvenienced him.
Well,
That is,
points upon.
last gun is pen 1, right?
Pen 1
And felling.
Okay. Yeah, you do a point of damage. That is better than a lot of guardsmen. All right, Valdric, Arcan.
Well, the war boss still there. He gotta go down.
Oh, you gotta go down.
He gotta
And,
go down.
there you go, bullet him.
Did he roll?
He did not run.
Oh, cool. I think I showed him.
That's one doc right there. That down right there. That hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 90 for the first shot is his leg. Energy crit to the leg is a 5. On level fatigue, reduce movement by half for 2d10 rounds, and he's knocked proner. Go ahead and give me 2d10 for how long his movement speed is halved. And body 1, only a half action next round. Uh-huh. 12 rounds of being at half speed. He's a turret now. All right. Now right there, that hurt bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. DM 10, 14, 19, 21. 10 and 14. All right, 10 is a flash get. It's this guy in the back. Gonna shoot the Krieg boys. Yeah, that. Uh-huh. Krieg boys gonna try and dodge. Not quite. And another Krieg boy goes down. $14 is a mega knob. 2. This guy is he's crushing these guys. He has joined the tactical Tetris blob. 19 is Humies. Rocket launchers reloading. The rest of these guys are volley firing. You want to go? You guys dodge. And they don't get hurt by that. 1921, the Krieg boys. They are going to split their formation here. These guys are going to charge the very downed war boss with their crack lances. He can't exactly dodge. And I need to find out where my weaponry went. I'm gonna have to find a better system for mass combat. Weapons. Melee weapons, hunting lances. Two 10 plus 5, pen 8. Explosive 2. Leg. I don't know. I don't need that anymore. Crit 4. Target is flung away from the explosion, 1d5 meters. Guess he knocks this guy prone. Knocks this guy prone. And crushes this guy. Takes the target a full action to regain his feet. Move speed is halved for fewer than 12 rounds. Target must take a full action, which he doesn't have next turn, so he's staying on the ground. That is the Krieg, those Krieg boys. These ones are going to charge this guy. And he does not dodge. You know, I'm just looking at the initiative. The rest of the initiative to the end of the round is just DM stuff. So if we wanted to call it here, I can figure out all this and let you guys know how it goes in D&D chat, because it is getting late.
Yeah, sure.
Works
Okay.
for me.
All right, so go ahead and